The most essential tool for teaching ESL, especially to kids, is flashcards. If you don't agree, come and beat me. Wait, but after we take it from the top. You can either purchase flashcards for a premium price online, or you can make your own cheap crap cards that will last you a long time until the kids beat the living daylight out of it and it turns into a soggy muppet. I have cards like those. If you do indeed choose my second option because you have to make flashcards each and every day, I'm going to teach you how to make your own flashcards for the lessons in which you teach. First, let's talk about the essential things you need in order to make your flashcards. Number one, you need a computer with an internet connection. You need a printer to print out what you need. You need a right size paper, mostly A4, or perhaps a card if you want something like this. You also need a laminating machine, and lastly, you need a laminating film if you are going to laminate it for the sake of longevity. Flashcards can display all sorts of things from words to sentences. The most effective ones usually are either a picture only, a word only, or both a picture and a word. Something like this. In the process of making your own flashcards, the first thing you want to do is find the digital copy of the flashcard you need. You can either use a paid resource or you can use a free resource to find it. My most used resources are found on supersimple.com. They have a lot of free resources and you can download them from their website very easily. Just head over to their website, search for the flashcard you require, and voila. So, for example, let's make a flashcard for, say, jobs. So, let's head over to the Super Simple website. So, what we do is we go to their free printable section, we look for flashcards, and voila, here we are. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for jobs. So, for example, you can search through themes, animals, verbs, clothing, colors, whatever else it is that you need. You can also choose a particular show. They have these kind of shows that they do, which we are not going to go through today. You can also choose based on the songs that Super Simple has, and you can make flashcards for these. And these are really useful and I use them a lot. So for today, let's look at jobs, which is what I'm going to click on. And then you can just download it, and here you are, voila, you have your flashcards. After downloading the digital copy, the next thing you want to do is print it out. Unfortunately, I can't give you any in-depth directives on printing your flashcard as everyone's printer is actually very different, and it also depends on the device you're using. Maybe you can consult your company's tech person on how to do this. So after you print out your flashcard, it's time to laminate it. And laminating your flashcard preserves it for longevity, especially if you play a lot of games with it during your teaching, because this is really important. It's important that you laminate it if you play a lot of flashcard games with it. Unfortunately, because of the COVID situation in my city, I cannot go to the office right now and show you. We've been on a break for the past 5 days and no one has been to the office, so I cannot go there to show you, but I can improvise and show you exactly how to do it. So let's head over to Google and let's look at what a laminating machine looks like and what exactly you should do. So this is what a laminating machine looks like. And you would find that almost every laminating machine has one end in which you have to feed the paper, and then the film comes out through another end. You find that most of the laminating machines are like these. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at is, I'm going to take, for instance, this one, and then we're going to look at what to do with this. But before then, let's look at, for example, laminating paper. Okay. So this is what a laminating film looks like. It looks something like this. And you're going to open it up and you're going to place your, for example, if you're going to use A4, you're going to place your A4 paper in there like this. So let's say this is your A4 paper. You're going to open the laminating film up and you're going to place your A4 paper in there like this. And the advice I would give you concerning this is that if you're going to cut out your paper, if you're going to, for example, make smaller sizes of flashcards and you want to cut it maybe into smaller pieces, I would advise that you cut it out first and put the cutout sheet of paper on the laminating film. So I'm going to show you that real quickly. So for example, if you want to do smaller pieces of paper, what you want to do is cut them out and place them on the laminating film first, like that, before you actually laminate it. So you don't laminate first and then cut, okay? The reason is because if you do it like this, then the heat machine or the laminating machine will press this side down. And then when you cut it through, you have this side laminated and this side laminated. And then the film is, the paper is actually protected on all sides. If, say, this is your A4 sheet of paper again, and you laminate it before you cut it out, if you cut it like this, you're going to realize that there's no lamination film that covers these ends. So you're going to have some kind of gap in there after you laminate it. So I would advise that if you want to cut out your sheet of paper, you should cut it out before you laminate it. So after you have actually placed your A4 sheet of paper on the laminating film, what you want to do is place this side into the laminating machine. This side opens up, this side doesn't. So you want to place the side that doesn't open up into the laminating machine. Let's head over to the laminating machine, and then I'm going to show you. So for example, you want to push the paper in like this after you've turned on the machine and it has heated up, and it will usually give you an indication, usually a green light, which is somewhere around here, that tells you that it is time for you to put in your paper. So you wait for it to heat up, you turn on your machine, you wait for it to heat up. When you get a green indication, you can put your laminating film in this way. So it goes in this way and it comes out that way. So let's go over again. First turn on the laminating machine and then let it heat up. There's usually a red indication when it's heating up and a green light to show that it's ready. The film is supposed to go in one side and come out the other side. So what you need to do is be sure to put in the end which doesn't open up, else it will get messy or stuck in the worst case. So give it a head start and it will push itself all the way through. And voila, there you go. Your flashcard is ready. If you want to know what games to play with your flashcards or how to play them, you can check out my catalog of such information on this channel. You can subscribe or hit the like button if this video was helpful to you. Some other websites that you can use are twinkle.com, which has free resources and a paid service as well. Also, you can try flashcardsforkindergarten.com. I will leave a link in the description below to some of my most used websites, and you can check them out. You can print and cut your flashcard into different sizes and laminate it all the way anyhow you want. So thank you for watching this one all the way to the end. If you did like this video and if it was helpful to you, please do subscribe and hit the like button, because this does indeed help me to grow the channel and make such more amazing videos for you. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Love.